Does anyone think this is a foul?
Yes.
Why?
Um, Multiple things. I mean, the defender makes a play. He's attempting to make a play on the ball, but he makes illegal contact on the bottom of the airborne shooter. He doesn't land safely, and then we come down, and then you can have a possibly escalated play on the other side.
So let's look at watch what the defender does, right? Freeze it. See, watch. I want you to watch in slow motion as much as you can how the defender attacks the basket. Does everyone still think this is a foul on the defender?
No.
Nope. Why you switch up?
No. Honestly, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
It is because
Yeah,
it looks bad. You didn't beat him there as the lead official. So those are always the plays where you're like, after something happens, you're like, oh, should I have had a whistle? When you look at it, he's literally straight up. He doesn't go A to B. The shooter goes into him, if you even want to say that, and then he embellishes at the end and lands. But live play, it absolutely looked like a foul on the bottom, but he has a clean block up top, or clean defense up top. That hand comes down, but that's a natural reaction.
Right.
So
let me help out with some thoughts on how to referee these type of players. And this is what I do, right? I'm not saying it's right. Is what I do. All these type of plays when defenders freeze it, when defenders are about to launch, right? I'm always okay, is he going to drift? Right. So if the defender has any type of drift, my onus is on the defender, right? And in this play, it looks like he's about to take a drift. Right. And some of the things I look for in defenders is how they launch. Right. How is he launching off the ground? I want everyone to look at it full speed again. And tell me, does he launch off of 1 foot or 2 feet?
2.
2 feet. Look at it again. Get your eyes right to the defender. 2 feet. Right? Look at it again. 2 feet. When defenders launch off of 2 feet, the drift is less likely to happen. Not that it doesn't, is less likely to happen. When players launch off of 1 foot, it always seems to be a little bit of drift. Like, there are players who can't take off of 1 foot and not drift, right? But in this scenario here, when a player jumps off of 2 feet, that's a telltale to help me understand that, there better be an extreme amount of drift for me to see on this play. So if you're looking at players, you want to see how far he drifts. So if there's any little bit of drift, and he's actually doing a good job of jumping and almost going backwards. Right. He's almost like, and I call this the player who's just trying to show. Like he's just trying to show his presence. Right. He's not trying. Does anyone think this is an offensive foul?
Oh no.
No.
Ooh, why not?
So that was affirmative.
That there's no ward off. There's nothing unnatural the shooter is doing. There's no displacement.
Look at this play again. Look at this again. Watch it again.
You're talking about the left arm?
Yes, elbow to wrist.
It's not enough for me. That's me. It's not enough for me.
Okay. So Nick, you said offensive foul. Tell me why.
Elbow to the feet or the elbow to the neck area.
He actually extends this. Right, this offensive player actually extends his arm. It's not like a elbow up to protect. He's actually extending his arm outward.
His hand comes away from the ball.
His hand comes away from the ball and his body.
And to Kev's point, he's going 2 feet. The defender is launching off of 2 feet, going straight up. Somehow he ends up going backwards. He's just athletic enough to land on his feet like a cat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying have an offensive foul in this play, but when I saw this play the first time, what was the first thing I said to you, Marlon? I said, "Ooh,
ooh."
I was like,
the offensive foul.
I was like, and he was like, and even Marlon said offensive foul. I was like, watch how he wards off.
Yeah, I wasn't even
Like,
thinking about that the first time I saw it.
This play is, I won't lie. When I first saw it the first time, I'm more likely not to blow an offensive foul, but I have to be conscious of this because what we more tend to do, we'll call a defensive foul on us because of the way the player fell. We're reacting to the force of the play and not refereeing the defense. Like, don't get sucked into this play on the force of the play, right? And play it in full speed again. It's a real hard contact, but there's nothing illegal from the defender. And when I see this, I said, what does the offensive player do? Fun play.